I'd like to welcome you to the Greenville High School cafeteria. I'm Dwayne Golden, president of the Booster Club, and we're here for a fall sports showcase at Greenville High School. And I have Coach Vaden, the volleyball coach, with us. Coach, welcome to the Greenville High School cafeteria for our Greenville Booster Club fall sports showcase. And I have with us Coach Vaden, the volleyball coach, and we have her team here with us today. We're going to interview the girls, and looking forward to a great season with them. Coach, how long have you been the coach here?
This is my fourth year this year.
Fourth year. And how are you doing so far in the season?
We've had a few struggles, but we're actually got on a good track on Friday night. We beat West Mesquite.
Awesome.
Yeah, we thought so.
Y'all are doing great. Okay. Well, I'm going to turn it over to David Claiborne, who's going to introduce the team to you and answer some questions that he might have. David from the Herald Banner.
I'd like to ask Coach a couple more questions. What's it been like working with these young ladies this season?
Oh, these are great young ladies. I couldn't ask for better ladies. They work extremely hard in practices, and we just go out and put everything out on the court. So I couldn't ask for better kids.
I've been to some of your practices, and when you say extremely hard, you're not kidding.
No, especially with that machine that the Booster Club helped us to buy. We make sure we get a lot of touches on the ball every day, and we push ourselves in each practice, and that way they're able to push themselves on the court.
This year, I guess, has been kind of a rebuilding year. You lost some good seniors last year. Are the younger players stepping up now?
Yeah, we are. We're really coming through. I think there have been a few times when we've not been there, but I think that they've actually stepped up in the last few games, and we're getting better all the time.
I guess we should introduce the players now. Would you like to, or do you want me to? Or
I can introduce them. It's not a problem. I don't have everybody here, but we do have several of them. We have Riley Nix. She's a senior, and she's our DS. Rachel Corley. She's also a senior. She's a utility player. Katie Jones, middle hitter, also a senior. Amber Castleberry, outside hitter, also a senior. Megan Litchfield, she's the only sophomore being represented right now, and she is also a middle hitter. Quincy Rose Watson, and she is our setter, and she's a junior. Sarah Tankersley, right side hitter, and she's also a junior. And then our other junior is Hannah Stewart, and she's our libero.
who are some good talkers in this group that would be good to interview?
Katie always talks.
I guess I'll ask the first question for Katie. I know your sister is playing college volleyball at Ole Miss. Is there any kind of rivalry with your older sister?
Well, when she was down here, of course there always was. But now that she's in another state, not so much. I can enjoy the sisterhood much more.
Has that been an inspiration to I know you've had some other family members that went and played college athletics. Is it an inspiration to you to lift your game?
Actually, I think it is, because I go and see my sister play, and I see how much she enjoys it and how much she's improved. And I think, like, she's doing so great, and that just makes me want to work even harder to get better so I can get there.
Who else is a good person to interview?
She's already ducking her head. That would be Quincy.
Quincy. If anybody's been to the volleyball matches and heard the national anthem sung, it's always by Quincy. How long have you been singing the national anthem?
I sang in the shower when I was like 3, but I sang in Cattle Mills when I was there in the 5th grade, and just kind of since then, so.
Anybody that hasn't heard her, it's just one of the best versions you'll ever hear, and you seem like you do it differently every night.
Yeah, it just comes out.
You're a setter on the team. What is that like? Is that kind of like a traffic cop directing traffic?
It's kind of, in reference to football, it's kind of like the quarterback, I guess. You give it to your receivers, and they put it down. And my line, my defensive line or offensive line or whatever it is, I don't really know the technical terms, it's my back row, and they usually give me a good pass, and yeah, I like it.
I'll go back to Katie. What's the district been like this year? Is it as tough as last year? Tougher? The same?
I really don't know. It seems that it's been the same, but since we've had to adjust our team with losing a whole bunch of seniors and trying to gel together as a team, it seems like it's been a little bit harder because we have to make sure we stay consistent all through the games, and it seems that it's just been a little bit harder because we're still a new team.
Just seems like there's not any easy matches. The last match you played went 5 games, and has it just been challenging this whole season?
Yes, it has. It's challenged us physically and mentally, and especially as a team. And my coach is being really weird. I don't know what she's doing.
Anybody want to?
But I think that the more the games challenge us, I think that makes it the more fun because it pushes us to even work harder and even to be better.
I did have an overall question. How many play other sports besides soccer? Raise your hand. Volleyball. How many play sports besides volleyball? So, what's that like?
It's good. The other sport that I play is soccer, and this will be my 4th year on varsity. So, we've got a new coach this year who is one of our old volleyball coaches from last year. And I think it'll be a good change for us, and I think we can do some good stuff and work hard and hopefully improve from last year.
You want to comment about that, Rachel?
Sure. It's totally different. You go straight from volleyball using your hands, and then soccer, it's just no hands, all feet. Yeah, except for her. She's our goalie. It's also my 4th year on varsity, and it's really I really like it.
And you're going to comment about soccer and track and field, correct?
Sure, why not? Well, my lovely volleyball coach is also my lovely track coach, so she pushes me probably harder because it's one-on-one. But, she makes it so much fun. It makes me enjoy it. And soccer, all my sports are so much fun. I love just being in different sports and experience different teams and different game-type situations. And I'm really excited for our new soccer coach. Like Riley said, it's our assistant volleyball coach, and I'm really excited to see what he has in store for us. I'm not expecting to fall much farther than the conditioning coach Vaden gives us. But, I'm just so excited for my senior year and for all the sports I get to play this year.
I guess it's Amber's turn. Tell us about the other sports you play.
I also do track and field with Coach Vaden, and I've had her for the past 4 years. And basically, she's my only year-round coach, and I just love her being my coach.
I'm going to ask Megan a question. You play up front. I'm going to put you on the spot here. What's it like playing the front line?
Oh, Lord.
It's really hard because as a middle hitter, you have to get past the blockers and find the hole because you can't go straight down the middle of the court. You have to go on either side of the blockers.
I'll ask Sarah a question. What's it like playing with this bunch of ladies? Has it been fun, or is everybody good friends?
Oh, yeah, there's not a whole lot of conflict on the team. Everybody gets along pretty good. I hear about all these other teams at other schools having, clique issues, or they just all fight and bicker all the time, and we don't really have that. We all get along pretty good in practice and in the game. So we have our issues, but it's nothing big. So we really come together as a team.
Love you, Tank.
Got a question for Hannah. You're a libero. Explain that to libero. Yeah, I said it wrong. Explain the position, because a lot of people that follow volleyball may not know what the libero does.
It's just basically a defensive specialist, and I play back row and switch out with Megan whenever she goes on front row.
They've added some changes now. What, the libero can serve now?
Yeah, but I don't really get a chance to because Katie does.
And we'll bring our master of ceremonies back.
Thank you, ladies. I wish you the best of luck in your season this year. hope you are victorious throughout the year, and kill them. All right. We're going to bring up at this time our cross-country team. And ladies, if you would, you could have a seat. Our boys and girls cross-country team are going to come up on the stage, and we're going to interview them and talk to them about how they've done. I understand that they have a trophy to show the world that they won their last meet. So if they could make their way to the stage at this time. We're here with our cross-country team, both boys and girls cross-country. This is the varsity. And I have the coach with me here. Coach, your name is?
Monica Stewart.
Monica Stewart. And how long have you coached this crew?
This is my first year.
Oh, have they breaking you in well?
Yes.
Okay, great. Rough-looking crew there, cross-country. Tell us a little bit about the sport and what they do, and then I'll let you interview your team. And congratulations, I understand, is in order. They won a meet, last week?
Yes, last week they got first place. My girls' team did.
Awesome. Congratulations. All right. So I'm going to turn it over to you and let you tell us a little bit about your team.
Okay. Cross country pretty much is just running. Guys run 3 miles, sometimes 3.1, and girls run 2. And they run anywhere from kind of flat tracks, but mostly it's just all grass and dirt, and it's up hills and down hills. The average time is about 18 minutes for boys and about, 12 to 14 for girls. It just depends. This is my whole team. This is Hugo and Alex and Evan and Maddie. And then we have Maria and Jocelyn and Bridget and Chase and Chandler and Guillermo. So, and they're a great crew. I couldn't have asked for a better team. We're missing a couple people, but they just couldn't be here. This is our trophy that we got. I'm going to hold that up. It's for our girls. And then we also had Alex. She's right here in the middle. She placed in our varsity team as well. And then Evan over there placed in our JV on the last meet.
Coach, I'll ask you a couple of questions here. You're a former Lady Lion athlete yourself. Tell us about being here at Greenville High School.
Oh, I used to play softball. That was the only sport I played. And I just kind of wanted to get into cross country, so I did that. But I like Greenville, and so I came back to it. And I graduated not too long ago, so that was wonderful.
What's it been like working with these young people? It's been a lot of fun?
It's been awesome. I really, really, really like the kids, especially because I can relate to them really easily.
And what's it like getting up at, 5 a.m. to get on the bus and get them to the track meets?
It's dragging yourself out of bed and then hoping that you have a pillow for the bus to sleep the whole way. And it's usually like a wake-up session on the way there. You're like, wake up, everybody, because they're all passed out. And then they complain because somebody drooled on them or something.
Do we have any good talkers in this group?
Alex likes to talk a whole lot.
Alex likes to talk a lot?
Yeah.
What's it like getting up early and running and, out there with all the other teams from, there's sometimes 20 teams in a meet?
Yeah, we just kind of get up and we kind of sleep on the bus sometimes, but we just kind of get up and get prepared, and we just get in our own little mood of running and stuff, and we get in our state, and we just get pumped up, and then we just run our race. So
got a trophy here. We're Titus County Fair Cross Country. How exciting was that, winning a trophy?
It was really exciting because I guess it was our first trophy in a while, so it just kind of motivated us to do even better next meet.
Guillermo likes to talk.
Guillermo likes to talk. We got to ask a question for Guillermo. How long have you been running?
4 years.
4 years just as a cross-country runner, or 4 years as running around the block?
4 years as a cross-country runner.
And how many miles a week are you putting in now?
30, I don't know. As many as coach makes us run. Yeah. And I also do soccer, so that's like a lot more than 30. Yeah, so that's a lot.
Does the cross country help the soccer, or does the soccer help the cross country? They work both hand in hand.
I think they work both hand in hand because, you get kind of in shape, and then for soccer, you want to get in shape and you want to run a lot. And then in soccer, they make you run, and then cross country, they make you run, so we're both in shape. It's good.
Has this been a learning experience? Have you run against some pretty good runners so far?
Yeah, I have. I've ran against a lot of good runners, and they're beating me all. But hey, yeah.
Coach, when is district and where is it going to be so people maybe can try to come watch you run?
District is the last weekend in October, and it is in McKinney? No? Is it in Mount Pleasant? It's in Mount Pleasant.
In Mount Pleasant? Last year was it Samuel Farm? Is it Samuel Farm in Mesquite? Samuel Mesquite.
Yes.
I believe it'd be Samuel Farm. That's a place that has got little tractors out there, and it's kind of like running at the farm. It's very different.
They're all like running at the farm. There's one time after the meet we went out and we watched some people show cows because there was a little farm next to it.
Something natural about cross country. It's not like running on a track, is it?
No, it's all mostly just grass, and then they run it like up and down hills and through trees. And there was one where they had to jump a ditch, and sometimes they'll run over bridges. So it's different. It's a whole new experience for me. I was amazed on how many people actually show up to those things. It's a huge sport, and they actually put their whole heart into it. So it's wonderful.
Has anybody lost a shoe while they were running?
Not yet. Not from our team, anyways. No.
Thank you all for coming tonight, and congratulations on your win with the trophy, and look forward to many more of those. This is going to wrap up our Fall Sports Showcase. I do want to invite you to another event we're having in December, which will be our Winter Sports Showcase. We'll be doing sports such as basketball and soccer. So that'll be coming up December the 18th here, same place, same time, 6 o'clock in the cafeteria. I'm Dwayne Golden for the Booster Club, and thank you.